guys? So if you're following the tech media today, you will see that Apple will ditch Intel for ARM CPUs. And so after this news came up, everyone started talking about how bad the x86 is, and how impossible it is to scale it to very low wattages, and how Intel and AMD will never ever be able to make a CPU with very low power on x86. So I have a tablet from 2014. If you remember, Intel released some Atoms CPUs for tablets and mobiles, and they were quite good at that time, because Intel actually invested some effort and money and very interesting ideas into this tablet, into this line of CPUs, sorry. So basically they are done on 22 nanometers. You can see here it's Z3735F, boosts to 1.53 gigahertz, I think, something like that. It's a $80 tablet from China, still working. So the idea is that the CPU is 22 nanometers, okay, and what's very interesting about it is that at full load the voltage is only 0.5 volts. So 0.5 volts, not even the newest 7 nanometers CPUs from AMD, which are made on TSMC process, are not going that low. So if you want, you can do something on x86 that can go very low power. So as a test, I thought maybe let's try a game. Okay, let's try Need for Speed Underground, because it was a nice game, and it's a let's say not a very demanding game, but it's still a pretty reasonable game. Okay, and let's see what wattage this tablet consumes and how it behaves. Okay, so I set the resolution to 1080p. Okay, let me move it a bit from the sun. Okay, let's try and do it like this. Okay, so you see it's 60 FPS during this loading screen. It's 1.4 watts. Okay, let's do it like this. Okay, you see it's 1.7 watts in the menu. Okay, let's do some clicking here. Okay, if we go into a race, okay, let's select a car. So you see it's hovering at 2 watts, something like that. Okay, the CPU is at 500 megahertz, which is very nice actually, and 30 FPS at 1080p. Okay, GPU is half used, so very good numbers. Okay, even if this is an old game, it's very good. Okay, so let's select a race. Okay, and let's see what numbers we get here. So you see the CPU is boosting to 1583. Okay, you see the race is starting. I won't play the race, but you can see here 2.5, 2.7 watts, 2.5 watts. Okay, 30 FPS. GPU is not yet maxed out. Okay, so it's very playable, at least for a tablet this old and with this tech. Okay, so as an idea, if we go here, the total package power, I think it's something around let's see in the hardware info. Okay, so you see here when it's not idle yet, okay, but it's pretty low usage. Okay, and we have the powers. Okay, total package power with Chrome opened and the game opened. Okay, let's open a test manager and see how the CPU is used. Okay, so you see it's okay, so it's very lightly used. It's 10% CPU usage. GPU we don't really know, but okay, you see the cores, it's 0.15 watts for 4 cores. Okay, this is very impressive. Okay, let's see where the voltage is. I don't see it actually. Why I don't see the voltages? They should be okay, here on the left. Okay, so you see here when it's idle it's 0.39 and 500 megahertz. If you Google for Intel near threshold voltage, you will see that Intel has experimented with this technology, tried to lower the voltage as much as possible with 22 and 32 nanometers. They actually had a Pentium CPU redone in I think in 22 or 32 nanometers, and it was powered by a solar cell. That's how efficient it was. That's how low power it was actually. So in full load, if you go here back to this wattage, I tested, and the core power will go to 1 watt if I fully stress the cores with sine bench. If I fully stress both, okay, the package power will be somewhere around 3 watts in a newer game, okay, which is actually very, very impressive for a 22 nanometer CPU. Okay, so we can extrapolate this and think about what Intel could do with the new process that it has. So 10 nanometers or even 7 nanometers. It can take the new Atom cores, so Tremont, which is I believe somewhere around maximum 1 watt per core in full load. At, I think it's about 2.4 gigahertz, so they could very well lower that to 0.5 watts, so double the wattage of this Atom processor that I have, but still very, very low power and doable in a tablet or in a very small form factor. And the IPCs of the Tremont cores is similar, or is supposed to be similar to Haswell, so 4th gen Intel CPUs, so pretty good with a power of say 0.5 watts per core. And actually Intel already does this, so the Lakefield CPU might not be a very, let's say, powerful competitor or extremely good proposition, but you have to think about this. It's made from a high power core, which is the Sunny Cove, plus the lower power Tremont, and it's a new package. It's made on 10 nanometers, which we know it's not very good. It's not very well or doesn't scale very well, but in any case I think it can be can be improved to go to 4 watts, 4 or 5 instead of 7 as it is right now. So bottom line is, I don't think this whole craze of ARM will take over PC, and as we saw, servers are not after 5 years now are not in danger to move to ARM, and PCs and desktops and laptops, I also don't think they will be in danger. Actually, I think Apple will have a lot of hassle to make it work, and actually I think Apple is doing this okay, is doing it for efficiency, but I think they want to do it more from a financial point of view, because paying Intel or Qualcomm or whatever company money for some products means lower revenues and lower margins. So yeah, I will close it here. We'll hear each other on the next video. Bye bye.